but in terms of how the team coped, how did you cope as an individual against the height difference?
For me, just use my length. Use my length and use my wingspan and use my reach made a lot of a difference. And also just being with players, again, we play in practice the way we do, it made the transition a lot easier. Like I said, having to guard fast people like Willie, who are almost as fast as any guard will ever play, and having to guard people who shoot the ball as well as people like Trey Lyles, it helps. It helps a lot.
How good was Andrew out there tonight?
Andrew was excellent. Andrew was really taking control of the game as a floor general. He's improved so much since last year. I think everyone could tell the difference in his game from last year to this year. It's a true leader on the court, too.
Is the tempo we saw today is what Cal is telling you guys to push in practice?
For us, we still have to push the tempo a little more. I think it was a little too slow. I think he would like it a lot faster, but, this is a good start.
What'd you think of the guys in the second platoon while you were on the bench?
They were just great. I thought they came in and provided a lot of energy, and they really made the offense really hard for them to run. Pikeville had a lot of challenges against fast people like Marcus Lee and Tyler Eulis, who's just pestering the guards. It made Pikeville really had to think, and it also changed the game because it changed the way we play.
You get to the point of, are you really trying to win, or are you just here trying to get your stats up? And I think for the most part, everybody is trying to win.
You seem more confident offensively, more confident in moving to the basket. What do you make of that? Is that true, do you think, or what do you think?
Yeah, that's what I worked on in my leave of absence. So it's time to put it in effect.
You guys have been beating up on each other for weeks. How anxious were you all to just get out here and play against someone else?
It was just good to get out of our practice gym and in front of our fans and, playing together. Normally it's just blue against white the whole time, and it's good to, finally come together as a team and stop playing against each other, battling against each other and put it on somebody else.
Pikeville seemed pretty scrappy, I thought. They weren't afraid.
No, it was a good game. I'm glad it was like that too, because there's still so much stuff we got to work on, like little stuff like two-handed rebounds or two-handed catches. Like we still do too many one-handers, or breaking the ball down in like a triple threat position. Like knowing that another guy's in front of you's playing, and sometimes guys, I'm guilty of it sometimes too. So it's like once we get out of that and play more more aggressive, like maybe you even look more aggressive. You stand there and have the ball above your head and you don't look aggressive. And once we get away from that kind of stuff, it's a different game.
How competitive was it? It didn't look all that competitive.
I felt, they were better than we expected. Going into the game, I didn't even know where Pikeville was at first, but obviously I think it was 24, started off really hot. So, he's a great player, but, we just kept fighting and we got the win.
How about your game in terms of balancing the big guys? How much is that what they're looking for you to do?
That plays a big key. The big guys are important to us. Obviously we have a lot of them. So, we have to show them love because they do all the dirty work for us, set screens, get rebounds. So, we have to reward them sometimes.
How well do you think, Devin, the five guys in each platoon played together?
I feel like everybody played well. The platoon system, it worked out well for us. Everyone got their chance out there, and I feel like everyone did good.
How do you feel like your game is improving?
I'm just getting adjusted to the college game, and, today was a good test for me, and I felt like I stepped up to it. It was a good time out there. Like I said, the goal for Coach was for us to have fun, and that's what we did.
How much has your body changed, Devin, from high school to this moment?
It changed a lot. I gained like 10 pounds, cut down on body fat and, more muscle mass. So, it's just been a lot of hard work throughout the summer, and, I'm going to continue to do it.
How are you adjusting to the pace of the game, college to high school?
Yeah, it's a lot different. Coach stresses run the floor, so that's one thing I try to focus on a lot is, sprinting the floor so, Tyler can kick it up to me and, we can initiate our offense like that. So, Coach stresses that to us and, so I do it.